Yeah, I played Black Ops 7 early. Big shout to Activision, Shanice, and all of the people that are working over on the marketing, influencer, social media side of things. Thank you guys for flying me out. We have a lot to talk about, from campaign, multiplayer, to zombies. We have so much to talk about. So before we do that, I need you guys to drop a like and subscribe right now. As always, they took good care of us. We had a great time out in LA. We had some Korean barbecue, we had some drinks at the bar, and we just had a good time. We went to the studio. We saw some really cool things out there as well. And first of all, I just want to say the Treyarch studio, one of the greatest studios to even go to. It is so nostalgic. There's a lot of collectibles in there, and I always like going to the Treyarch studio. Anyways, Black Ops 7 is coming, and the campaign is actually a co-op mode, or you have the option to play in co-op, and it is set in 2035. We have overhauled movement, and we have the biggest round zombies map yet today. 16 multiplayer launch maps, and in today's video, we're going to break every single thing starting right now. According to the developers, Black Ops 7 was greenlit, concepted, and developed alongside Black Ops 6, giving both games a unique identity while sharing some connective story elements. So while I was out there, the team outlined 4 vision pillars for Black Ops 7. 1, embrace the madness. Essentially, they're going to be leaning into the Black Ops trademark reality-bending storylines and mind-twisting gameplay. Number 2, cutting-edge 2035 combat. There's going to be advanced weapons, advanced gadgets, and a movement tied to the game's near-future setting. Number 3, gameplay matters. There's going to be a connective progression system where all the time spent in campaign, multiplayer, or even the zombies count towards all of your rewards. And number 4, Zombies Unchained, a larger than ever zombies experience with the original crew returning in a new form. So right now we're going to be talking about campaign. We'll briefly cover over that because, I'm a multiplayer kind of guy, but I think you guys want to hear this because it was very interesting what we learned at the studio. So Black Ops 7's campaign is set firmly in the year 2035, 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2. So it's a direct sequel of Black Ops 2. Raul Mendez, long thought dead, returns as a central threat, vowing to bring chaos on an unprecedented scale. So a thing called the Guild steps in, deploying a new JSOC unit known as the Spectre 1, commanded by David Mason and the city of Avalon. What begins as a tactical mission turns into a psychological battle against an enemy using fear itself as a weapon, blurring the line between reality, memory, and hallucination. Let's talk about some of the campaign features. As I mentioned before, the campaign supports both solo play and up to 4 players co-op. Locations range from grounded real-world environments to surreal mind-bending dreamscapes. So a connected campaign system means any progress made contributes to your overall player level, weapon XP, and challenges. The story also features a player-powered journey, unlocking special abilities such as a mega jump, grapple hook, active camo, deployable shield, and a drone swarm. And what really caught me, really sold me to play the campaign this year, there's going to be a thing called an endgame mode. So completing the campaign unlocks an endgame. Essentially, it's a replayable open world co-op experience set in Avalon. So I guess if you think about the MW3 Zombies open world kind of thing that they had going on there, well, I guess that's kind of what they're doing with the endgame. So essentially, players deploy via wingsuit into regions of escalating difficulties. You're able to level up your combat rating up to 60, and you get to choose between upgrades to health, mobility, damage, or unique skill tracks. If you're eliminated, your progress completely resets. The mode mixes campaign style missions with roguelike progression, and it is designed for long-term replayability. So the Spectre 1 rosters include David Mason, Mike Harper, Eric Samuels, Leilani, and Emma Hagen. So I'm not gonna lie, I might dabble into the campaign this year because it does sound pretty interesting. And I don't think we've ever had like an end game kind of thing for a campaign. Essentially what they told us in the room, in the presentation room, was that everything that you've learned in the campaign, you're able to kind of put that into what like the end game and progress that way. Anyways, what we're all here for is the multiplayer information. So what they told us is multiplayer builds on Black Ops 6 on the movement system with several additions. So there's a thing called a wall jump. Yes, there's wall jumping. There's combat roll, which pretty much reduces your fall damage at a certain height in certain modes. There's moving while mounted. So pretty much you're able to mount and you're able to kind of move while you're mounted. Pretty self-explanatory. And you're able to fire while sprinting. Pretty much gun-ho. Now possible in all directions. With the Omni movement, it's kind of cracked. Tactical sprint is now disabled by default, but you can unlock it via a perk. And ADS while diving, sliding, and jumping is also perk based as well. So I don't know if you guys played Advanced Warfare, but in Advanced Warfare, you're able to select score streaks. And in those score streaks, you're able to upgrade your score streaks. So in this game, you're able to overclock your score streaks, allowing you to upgrade your lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, and score streaks, everything in the game. There's a thing called hybrid combat specialties, allowing bonuses by mixing perks from different playstyles. Essentially, you know how in the game of Black Ops 6, you have to have all red perks or green perks to unlock a specialty. Well, now you can have like 2 red perks and a green perk and still have like a hybrid specialty. Specialist is coming back. The specialist bonus wildcard allows you to unlock all your perks essentially when you gain more score throughout the match. Black Ops 7 is launching with 30 weapons, 16 of them which are brand new to Call of Duty. So some of the returning favorites returning to the game are the Peacemaker MK1, the M8A1 from Black Ops 3, the burst gun, yeah, that was my joint, the DSR-50 sniper, and the PDW-57 SMG, alongside new designs like a dual action shotgun and an energy based launcher, all of them coming day 1 of launch of Black Ops 7. You got weapon prestige returning with 2 prestige loops per gun. So there's going to be 50 levels per prestige, and you get to unlock an exclusive camo and a unique attachment per gun, and the master level is at 250. One of the craziest features that we heard is a feature called build sharing. In my videos now, I'm able to create a loadout, and there's going to be a weapon code. All you got to do is copy the weapon code into your game, and you get my loadout. Or I don't know how it's going to work, whether you get to scan it like a QR code or just put in a little code in your game. You're able just to literally get all of my loadouts into your game, which is so freaking dope. We got some OG score streaks as well as some new score streaks. We got score streaks including an attack dog with an optional sentry mode. We got an RCXD with an upgraded design. The Gravemaker sniper with wall penetrating rounds. Essentially, what that means is you can literally see through a wall and like an outline of them, and the sniper bullet will go through the wall and kill them. You have a score streak called Squad Link to buff teammates and deployables. You have a Skewer Precision Strike, Remote Control, Orbital Robot, an HKD drone as an anti-personal streak. All of these score streaks you're able to enhance via an overclock. So we got a brand new 20v20 mode called Skirmish, which features multi-objective gameplay with squads, vehicles, and gadgets, similar to what we played in Battlefield 6. I don't know what the exact mode is called, but essentially you have all these kind of different mode like objectives, and the more score you get to win the match or something like that. The game is launching with 16 core maps, multiplayer maps, and 2 skirmish maps. The returning classics include Raid, Express, and Hijack. New maps include Forge, Blackheart, Edge, and Tai, offering a mix of small, medium, and large-scale designs. The pictures that you see on the screen are not exactly what it is. It's just a placeholder, but yeah, I'm excited for some classics to return. Now let's quickly cover Zombies. Zombies continue in a dark ether timeline, introducing a 3rd iteration of the original crew. The launch map is the largest round-based map in the series, inspired by Black Ops 2 Transit, and uses a wonder vehicle for the fast travel between zones. Dangerous transition roads contain secrets but exist outside normal round rules. Survival maps will return as a standalone high round challenge, and Dead Op Arcade is included with global progression support. If you guys did not play Dead Ops Arcade, it's an OG game, like an OG arcade zombies game that was originally founded in, I believe, Black Ops 1. Well, let's talk about the visuals and the technology that's actually being introduced, like new technology introduced into the game. So visual upgrades include GPU particles and vector fields for denser effect, dynamic terrain deformation in snow and sand. So pretty much what that means from what I can recall is that if it's a snowy map, and the map starts out like there's literally snow on the ground and people are walking in the snow, there will be footprints in the snow, and also the snow will melt. It's pretty cool. Transparency fixes for glass and active camo visuals, volumetric fog with fluid simulation that reacts to the gameplay, and a new C-League HUD curves the interface for an augmented reality feel across all the modes. So essentially pretty much everything is overhauled. So although I can't personally talk about like my overall like opinions and thoughts about the game, you know, because I can't talk about that under NDA. I just can't talk about that. What I can say is that there's a lot to look forward to, and I think you guys are going to like the game, like genuinely a lot. So we can expect the beta to launch anywhere from late September to early October. And we now know that the launch is November 14th, 2025, which is a little bit later than usual. Genuinely, I am really looking forward to this game, man. We need a good game, Genuinely, I'm really looking forward to Black Ops 7. You know, this year, or last year with Black Ops 6, the game was good. Like, I really dabbled into multiplayer and I was having a lot of fun. But the problem was, with me at least, for Warzone, like, I didn't know how to, like, dabble with content between Warzone and multiplayer. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing this year, but I have a big plan in terms of how I'm going to be grinding multiplayer and leaderboards and stuff like that. And you guys will see. It definitely is going to be including some 24-hour streams now that I have a different setup here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need you guys to do me a quick favor, though. If you guys made it this far, drop a like. Also, subscribe. Secondly, notifications bell. What I mean by that, turn on the bell so you guys don't miss any new information that I upload onto the channel about Black Ops 7 and early gameplay potentially. Wink. Wink. And I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Adios.
We're here. Jeez, this is a nice ass car.
I feel different.
You good?